Hello, happy Friday. Welcome to Fox 17 Unfiltered. I'm Max Coldwasser. Second day of ArtPrize, so you know we had to park ourselves right in the heart of downtown, surrounded by pieces left and right. I mean, just check out the stuff that's behind us here at Veterans Memorial Park. These pieces that you're looking at, they've been crafted by hand over hours, but there's an entry not too far away on Monroe Avenue that was put together a little bit differently, which might make some of you question, is it even art? Check it out. Okay, I'm here with Andrew Topper, the man behind Nature Through AI, a very cool, unique art piece you can find here in ArtPrize. And you said when people come by, the first question they ask you is, how did you do this? So that's gonna be my first question. How did you do this, Andrew?
Okay, so I started taking photographs probably 15 years ago of nature, and it was a hobby. A couple years ago I learned about this process that allows digital images to be converted or transformed through AI into painting-like objects. So the process is called neural style transfer. So there are these places on the internet, software where you can start with an image, a digital image, and then go through and translate it into this style.
And you've been taking photographs for years. Like
Yes.
that part is not new, but this is kind of a new medium that you're playing with now, because it is brand new, that kind of technology.
Exactly, it's only been around for a couple of years. For me, again, it represents a way to put kind of an artistic style, which I'm not sure I could create by hand. It allows me to have that experience for a photograph or a series of photographs. So this one here is one that uses a single style, obviously a wet flower, but the style here is very like gold plated. I think that's the way I would think about it. And so in this case, a single photograph broken into pieces to give you a sense of difference, and they're similar in size, but this is just a particular style.
And just like with all pieces of art, some people will like them, some people might not, but you said this is your wife's favorite, and that's really all that matters.
Absolutely. When I showed her this, she said, "Oh, that's beautiful." I thought, good, that's all I need to hear.
Yeah. This is kind of what you do on the side.
Correct.
By day, you're a professor at Grand Valley State. You got a computer science degree. How does your professional background translate into the world of art?
Right, well, I think in my case, because I was a software engineer, I understand the way things can work within software. That gave me an inclination to try to find some of these things that were documented initially in academic journals. And so what you're seeing here is a result of all that work in terms of the original idea and then the realization in software.
I think this one is my favorite over here. You said it's called Slug Love.
Correct. This was a strange experience. I was hiking somewhere south, and as I normally hike, I always keep my sight down because you don't want to step on or in anything. So anyway, I happened to see these two little things, and I thought, what the heck is that? And so as I got closer, I realized what it was, and I thought, oh, this is going to make a great photograph. And then these are 4 different styles. This is pop art, this is cubism, this is fauvism, and I can't remember what this one is. But they're all the same image translated into this style.
And because you're taking these photographs yourself, there is some artistic expertise that gets put into this.
Sure.
You're not just typing in a few keywords on a computer, pressing enter, and you got hundreds of images within seconds.
Correct.
But I gotta know, is there any kind of discussion in the art community that looks at AI pieces and says, that's not real art, that's from a computer?
No, I get it. I mean, there's fine art, and then there's art. Fine art is the kind of stuff that is very traditional. You know, you spend years learning a painting technique or how to sculpture. That is a kind of art that this isn't, you know. But I also think there's art for what I would call the masses, and which is, you know, art that doesn't necessarily fit in that first category, but does show some creativity, some sense of the value of a beautiful thing. One of my favorite quotes is, beautiful things don't ask for attention. And I think, you know, one of the things I've tried to do is bring these to the forefront so other people can see them in a different way. The goal, obviously, is to increase concern and support for preserving and protecting nature. And all the sales of my art will go towards organizations that do that. My ultimate goal, if there was one, and I'm not sure there is, would be to promote more respect and appreciation for wild places and all the beauty that is there.
It's so cool to see what artificial intelligence can do, but seeing it grow at such an exponential pace, that kind of technology, Does it scare you, the capabilities of AI?
It doesn't, because at the center of anything written in code and implemented is a person deciding how that's going to work, and then the audience for that deciding whether it's appropriate or not. I'm on the side of thinking that art is simply a human expression. So in the same way that learning to play the violin or craft some kind of sculpture is an art, I think that this could also be perceived by some people as an art.
Is there anything you hope people take away from looking at what you've created here?
Well, like I say, my one hope would be that people come to first see the beauty that's in nature, and secondly, to explore it, to go out into it, to experience it like I have, and obviously thirdly would be to support maintaining it.
I think it's time for us to create our own piece of art here.
Okay.
Not generated by a computer. This is the real deal. All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, here we go. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Max.
Very, very cool. You can find this yourself. I don't know which camera to look at, but you can check this out for yourself in the South Lobby of Embassy Suites right here on Monroe Avenue in Grand Rapids.